Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today in this tutorial we are going to talk about Docker secrets. Okay, so we are back with another interesting tutorial on Docker in this section. Okay, so what we are going to do is we will see how we can make use of Docker secrets in Docker Swarm setup in this tutorial. Okay, and we can see how we can encrypt our password or SSH authentication key or any other data which you think which need to be encrypted to use it in Docker. We are going to make use of Docker secret. Okay, so before I get started, I would request you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Like the video, share and comment. So as we said about in the introduction, like we are going to talk about Docker secrets here. Okay, so if you have seen my previous tutorials, we have spoke about how to set up Docker Swarm, how to make use of Docker Stack and everything, right? And if you have seen the tutorials, we would have created a lot of our containers, and we will use a few environmental variables. For example, if you run a Postgres or MySQL Docker container, we will use environmental variable like a MySQL root password, or we create like MySQL root account, or different parameters, right? We use database, or we create a separate user and we set the password for that. But all those details we type it in the command itself, so that is visible for you and me, everybody who is creating the container, right? So in some cases, not in some cases, I would say, like in all the cases, I would say, like when we are using any passwords or any information which you don't want to open for others, we should make use of Docker secrets. Okay, so Docker secret will work only in Docker Swarm setup. Okay, so if I go Docker info, you can see I have let me show you, I have the Swarm active. Okay, so this is a Swarm setup. So if you see, I have a Docker node ls. I have a three node Docker Swarm. Okay, two are running as a worker and one is as a manager or leader. Okay, but I have the two worker nodes are down, so I'm not using that. I'm going to use only one machine, which is the manager, which will act as a worker as well. Okay, so in Docker Swarm setup there is something called Raft. Okay, so that Raft is the one which is using for all this encryption, so we are not getting in depth on how that is done. So probably what I will do is I will show you how we usually create a container using normal docker run command, and how we can make use of Docker secret. Okay, so let's see how we create a normal Postgres database. Okay, so if you see Docker container ls, we don't have any container running, right? And there are some containers which are exited, so let me remove those. Okay, so I have all the containers removed, so let me clear out the screen. So in order to run a Docker Postgres database, if you have not seen my tutorial on setting up MongoDB or Postgres, MySQL, MariaDB, I think I have created multiple container videos how we can run different kind of database. You can check my channel. Okay, so to show it here, it should be like docker run -d, right? And the name of the container will be Postgres DB. Okay, you can give any name. Okay, and I'm going to use the port 5432, which is the Postgres port. Okay, and now we have to use some variables. Okay, so minimum we have to set some password. Okay, so first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the Postgres user. Okay, then I will set the password for it. So I'm going to call it Postgres, and the next environmental variable is we need to set the password for it. So I'm going to, okay, so the password here, we need to type the password on the screen, right? so you can see what the password I'm setting for this user. So this is the place where we can get use of Docker secret, okay, because we can convert this entry which you are giving it directly here as an encrypted format, and we can use that into the our creation of service. Okay, so let me complete this. So we'll see, I'm going to use the Postgres 9.4 version of image. Okay, let me run this command. If you see, I have a Docker container running, right? So this is how we usually create a container in using the password on the command line in the environmental variable. Okay, now that is where we brought this secret concept, but the secret, Docker secret, can be only used in the Docker SOM setup. If I use it in this Docker run command, like a normal container in a Docker engine, it will not accept. Okay, so let me remove this container. Okay, so for Docker secret, you can check the command Docker secret -help. Okay, so now we can see there are few commands which are available, right? So Docker secret create, Docker secret inspect, Docker secret ls, and arm. These are all mostly, you can understand if you have worked on Docker. Okay, so as per the name itself, this is used to create a secret. This is for inspecting secrets, right? Like we use it for inspecting the volumes and the containers and other things, and ls for to list, and arm for removing. So if I run Docker secret ls, currently I don't have anything here. Okay, so let me clear out the screen. So what I'm going to do is, I have a folder, okay, as Docker secrets. Okay, so I'm going into that, and then I don't have any file there. Okay, so I'm going to pause a little bit here. I'm going to create a file. Okay, and I'm not going to show you what I have put it there. Okay, I'm back. So I have created a file called dbpassword.txt. okay, and I have put something inside it. Okay, I'm not going to show you now because that's the password which I'm going to use it for our Postgres container. Okay, so usually when we create a service for a Postgres, how we do is Docker service create, right, and the name of the service should be Postgres DB, right? It's going to be similar to what we have done with the Docker run command. Only difference is, like, we are going to create Docker service create. Okay, and the port number is 5432, and I'm going to use an environmental variable Postgres underscore user, which is equal to Postgres. And if it's a normal scenario, what we will do is, I will use another environmental variable, and I'll tell Postgres underscore password. Okay, and I will set this the password here, like pass or password or abcd123 or whatever it is. Okay, but now what we are going to do is, we are going to create a secret. Okay, so in order to create the secret, what you need to do is, first you need to create a secret. So we don't have a secret created yet, so I'm going to delete this command line. So if I create check Docker secret ls, there is nothing there, right? So there are two ways you can create a secret. One is using the file, another one is through command line itself. So first let's use the file. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use the command Docker secret create. Okay, and I'm going to give the name of the secret as db underscore pass. Okay, and the file is going to be dbpassword.txt. okay, so now if you see, the secret is created. Okay, and if I go Docker secret ls, you can see there is something listed here, right? And the name of the secret is dbpassword. Now we can inspect this one, Docker inspect Docker secret inspect db underscore pass. Okay, you can see the information here, but you can see it does not show any confidential information or what you have put it inside a file, right? So it does not give any information, so everything is encrypted. Okay, so there is no data shown in the inspect. Okay, so let me clear out. Okay, okay, so now we have docker. Let me just list the secret again. Docker secret ls. So we have a secret called db underscore pass. Right now let's create the service. So docker service create hyphen name. It's going to be postgres db, and port number is 5432. Then the environmental variable is postgres underscore user equal to postgres. Okay, and now what we are going to do is we are going to use a argument called secret. Okay, and the secret name is going to be db underscore pass. Okay, and what it says is like we are mapping the secret here like the volume or what we used to do it. So now we'll make use of this secret whichever is there to the password. Okay, so for that what we need to do is we are going to use another environmental variable which is going to be postgres underscore password underscore file. So we are going to add something called underscore file. Okay, and this is going to map to run slash secrets underscore and the name of the secret which we created, that is going to be pass. Okay, and now the image postgres 9.4. okay, so this location I will tell you what it is because it's specifically for all Linux containers. Whenever you attach a secret, the secret files are getting stored in this location icon slash run slash secrets. Okay, so we will see that once we create this service. Okay, so now we can see it's getting created, so we just need to wait. Okay, okay, so now if I run docker service ls, you can see there is a service running, right? It's only one replica because I have used only one replica. Okay, if you don't know the commands about docker swarm setup, docker stacks and all those things, you need to check my tutorial on that. Okay, so check my channel and you will get the complete information there. Now if I use docker service ps and the postgres db, you can see this container is running on node 1. So if you have multiple container, you can get the details like in which container it is running, in which node this container is running. Okay, since I have only one node, it's clear that it's running on this node. Okay, so this is the container name, so I'm going to exec into it. Okay, so docker exec -it, and this is the container name, and bin slash bash. Okay, so I'm inside the container now, and if I'm going to go to run slash secrets, you can see there is something called db underscore pass. So this is what we map to the postgres password file, right? So what it's going to use it, the password is taken from this secret file. So if I read this db underscore pass, you can see it have something called password 123, right? Let me show you now what I have put inside the file db password.txt. Okay, because what it has done is it has used this password which we have encrypted in the docker secret, and it is attached to our service using this secret. Okay, so now the postgres db is running with the user postgres and the password with this password 123. Okay, so let me exit from here, and you see that I have a db password file, right? You can see it's the same password which we have set. So that is the benefit of secret. Okay, and it's not necessary that you need to keep this db password after creating the secret. You can delete it. So db password.txt, it's not a problem, so the file is gone, but your docker secret ls, it's still there, right? So your secret is still let me clear out the screen. So if you see the docker secret is still there, but your file is gone, so now you don't know what in which location no, the file was searched, so somebody can open and check it. So that is not possible now. So it's your password is set in this docker secret. So this can be used to attach into your containers, right? So that's how it has encrypted it. Now if you let's try to remove this secret. Okay, we deleted the file. Now let's try to delete this secret. You get a message like, you know, it's used. So the thing is, like, if you are using the secret on some of running service, you cannot delete it. Unless you delete the service, you cannot delete the secret as well. So for example, let me remove the service. So I have a Postgres service, right? So let me remove it. Postgres DB. Okay, now if I check, we don't have a service running, and if I go back to deleting the secret, that is also got deleted. So now you can see, like, you know, docker secret, you cannot delete it when there is a service running. So you have to, you know, delete the service first, then only you can remove the secret. Okay, so we just showed how we can add the secret for a password, but you can also set this for your username. You can do it for multiple password. You can do it in different way. So another one of the way you can create that secret, I told, like, we can do it in the command line itself. Let me show you that. So for that, I'm going to use echo, and I'm going to write the password here. So this one is more like, you know, you're giving the details in the command line itself. So whatever I save the password is in a file, I'm going to use it directly piping into the command. So I have to use docker secret create and the name of secret. Okay, I think, let me see. Okay, I got the reason the command is a little bit wrong. Okay, so we have missed something, so we need to put a hyphen at the end. So it should be like echo the thing which you need to save it in the docker secret. Okay, and then you have to pass docker secret create and db pass the name of secret, and there should be a hyphen after that. So now we can see docker secret ls, you can see it has been created, right? So this is another way you can do it to create, but I prefer, you know, the file, which is the better way to do it. You save your content in a file, and you convert into a docker secret using the file name. Okay, that's the better option. So let me delete this one again, docker secret from db underscore pass. Okay, so now let me create two files. One is for db or maybe MySQL. I'm going to use a MySQL DB now. So MySQL, I will set the user, okay, dot text first. Okay, I'm going to put like WordPress user, okay, because I want to use this for a WordPress. I'm not going to do that here, but if you have used the MySQL as a backend for WordPress, you can do it like that. Okay, and I'm going to use another file called MySQL underscore root underscore password. Okay, and I'm going to put something like a password here. Okay, so we have two files, and I want to create one more. It should be MySQL underscore user password. Okay, not the root password. Okay, and that should be WordPress. Okay, just sample, you can put anything. Okay, so we have three files now, so I'm going to create three secrets. Okay, so docker secret create, and the name is going to be MySQL underscore root underscore pass. Okay, and I'm going to use this file. So that should be my first secret, and another one would be MySQL user. Okay, that should be another secret, and the file should be this one. Okay, and I'm going to create one more. It should be user underscore pass, and the file will be this. Okay, so we have 3 secret created. Okay, so now you can see there are 3 secrets, right? So you can inspect it and you can check the details if you want. Okay, so let me clear out, and there are 3 secrets now. So now I'm going to use this into MySQL service. Okay, so let me create docker service create, and the name of the service is going to be MySQL DB, and the port is going to be 3306. Okay, and I'm going to attach the secrets here. So secret, the first one is going to be root password, and another one should be DB MySQL user, and another one should be MySQL user password, right? So now we have the all 3 secrets attached. Now I'm going to use environmental variables, which is going to be MySQL underscore root underscore password, and I'm going to add a file to that, which is going to be run/secrets/ and it's going to be this file. Okay, and I'm going to use another environmental variable, which is going to be MySQL underscore user underscore file, which is getting mapped to run/secrets/ and it should be this one. Okay, and I'm going to use another environmental variable, should be MySQL underscore password underscore file. Okay, which will be /run/secrets/ and it will be for the user password. Okay, and if you want, you can use another normal environmental variable which you usually use, like MySQL database, which will be WordPress here, and I'm going to call the MySQL image, and the tag I'm going to give 5.7. Okay, and let me run this. Let's see what it does. Okay, so we are almost done. So let me see docker service ls. You can see there we have a service running for MySQL DB, right? So I know this is running on if you want, I can run docker service ps and this service, so you'll know which node it is running. Since I know it's running on my own node, so I'm just checking what is the container name. Okay, and I'm going to exec into it, docker exec -it, and this is the container name, and it's going to be bin/bash. Okay, and we are inside the container, so I'm going to use run/secrets, and I'm going to list it. So now if you see, I have all 3 secrets here, okay, which we have mapped, and if I read through it, you should be able to get the same. See, root password is password, and the MySQL user is WordPress user, and MySQL user password should be WordPress. Okay, so you can see all the details are here which are mapped to your service now. Okay, so that is how you can do the secret. So this is where you can encrypt the data which you want to attach to your service, and you can run it. So that is the benefit of the secrets. So that's all with respect to this tutorial, and I hope this is informative for you. You can make use of this in your Docker services. Okay, so I would like to thank you for watching, and I would again request you to subscribe to my channel, like these videos, check out my other videos, and give your comments. Okay,